I'm equally ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Do you agree with the proposal?
The consolidation?
Yes.
I have no objection to that application.
You can see him in red. The other one, Puma. The Puma t-shirt. You can see him. Hey, thank you.
Now, Your Honor, given that position, and we are asking for 60 days, you can see that the Honorable Court should not even reduce these days even by an hour, because from where I stand, they appear not to be sufficient. But it is what I initially prayed for. In fact, what I would be asking for the court to do, possibly, is to consider the time that has been lost when the respondents... And I would like to use the term when the respondents have been unwell, because now it is really difficult to know whether these brothers of ours are mentally okay. I'm not accusing them of being insane, but the presumption is that they are. So that if we have lost 21 days, essentially the 60 days that I've been asking for, Your Honor, give us another 21 days. If you do so, you will still be within the provision of the law that allows up to 360 days. When the respondents went into hunger strike, their physical posture changed, and the police lost around 20 days trying to save their lives through the applications that we brought to this honorable court. Your Honor, so that though we are seeking 60 days, approximately 30 days have been lost. So that the reason for extended detention is that the police now will have an opportunity to conduct those ID parades. It is necessary they be held in judicial remand for their protection, for their own protection. Or it would be sadder if by taking them home, we are causing further stress and agony to their families. Now, at this particular point, we are not able to make a charging decision because we do not know if, say, we were to charge for murder, who this deceased is. So we are waiting for the forensic analysis, that is the DNA forensic analysis, so that the matching can be done. Your Honor, it may have been indicated that we have already taken their DNA material. And it may be argued that if we have taken their DNA material, we do not need them in custody. But Your Honor, those who have given the DNA material, apart from them, are family members who are witnesses. So we are already looking at possible and potential witness interference. Your Honor, and the ID parade exercise is very important because while names are being given that are familiar or sound like the names of the respondents, it cannot be conclusively said that they're the ones who are doing what they have been alleged to. Your Honor, for the 30 respondents now we have 29. Each respondent requires in his parade, ID parade, 7 other participants, so that there's a total of 8 in one parade. So we are talking about an approximate number of 230 members of the public who will now participate in that ID parade.
I oppose the application by the ODPP. The application foremost is incompetent and does not contain any compelling reasons why the said respondents should be detained further. Why the assorted police units investigating the same case cannot work simultaneously to speed up the investigation.
Ili waweze kufanya uchunguzi wa haraka.
Is it lack of personnel?
Ni kwamba hawana watu wa kutosha?
Is it lack of capacity?
Ama ni uwezo hawana?
Or just incompetence? I also submit that the application is made in bad faith. The statements that were made by the Cabinet Secretary in charge of internal security, who made it clear that
ambaye aliweza kuiweka wazi kwamba
even if you are released, the said respondents, he is going to rearrest them and come rain or shine,
na hata iwapo kule mvua ama jua,
they will never see their liberty.
Hawatawaiona uwazi wao ama hawataweza kuachiliwa.
He is using this application in bad faith to fix the respondents
kwa nia mbaya ili kuweza kuwadhulumu washukiwa. And
urge you to disregard that allegation. The prosecution is painting very serious allegations.
Kiongozi wa mashtaka anaonesha kwamba kuna mashtaka ya kiwango kikubwa
without presenting any evidence for your consideration.
Bila ya kuleta ushahidi wote mahakamani ili kudhibitisha madai yake.
Detained at Malindi GK prison pending the delivery of the ruling. As for the complaints raised by the respondent, I agree that it is not necessary for them to be raised by way of an affidavit. However, it would appear that the state is not in a position to respond as the allegations have just been raised. Nevertheless, there are legal procedures or provisions on how persons deprived of liberty ought to be treated. Since the other side of the story is not known at the moment, I will only direct that the rights of the respondents be protected while in custody. I'll also direct that the prosecution obtains instructions so as to respond on the allegations on the next mentioned date. I appreciate the provisions of the Persons Deprived of Liberty Act. However, since the respondents have been detained pursuant to a court order, it is also the responsibility and duty of this court to ensure that their rights are not impeded upon. So let's meet on 27th.